Welcome back to Midday. We have Andrew Cooper joining us, the co-creator of the next big production from Chimera Theatre, which is called The Robber Bridegroom. Thanks for being here, Andrew.
Thanks for having us.
What is this show all about? Because when you look at the title, I have no idea.
Right. It's a fairy tale. So sort of like Little Red Riding Hood or Cinderella or Hansel and Gretel. It's a Brothers Grimm fairy tale, but it's a little lesser known. Most people don't know.
I didn't know when I saw it. I was like, I gotta ask him what this is really about.
Yeah, so there's 200 of them, and they were published in 1816, and we chose one that we thought people wouldn't know, but that would feel familiar if they're familiar with other fairy tales. And we're doing the show mostly with puppets.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So we have some pictures of those puppets. Let's throw those up while we're chatting. Here we go. Take us through these, Andrew.
Yeah, so these are our two main characters. There's this young woman who's a miller's daughter, and she gets engaged to someone who she doesn't know, which was common at the time.
Right.
And then she learns that this person has sort of a mysterious and dark past. And that's where the story comes from. And then we have this little girl that is integral to this story as well. I don't want to give too much of it away.
I know you don't, but these are amazing. Look at the puppets. I mean, who makes these puppets?
I made the puppets.
You made them?
I didn't paint them. Brittany Martins did, who's pictured here with the maid. So I made them with the help of a wonderful woman called Winita Dawn from Calgary. And then Brittany painted them, and they've been working really well. And we load into the theater and perform with them next week.
That's amazing. Yes, so this is The Robber Bridegroom, January 23rd to the 26th at the Pavilion Theatre.
That's right.
This is, would you say this is a little bit of a different show than you've done in the past?
Yeah, it's so different. And I think it's going to be really different than what Kamloops audiences expect in general. I should say that because it's puppets, most people expect children's theater. Or show for kids. It's not. Please don't bring your kids. Come and bring your friends.
Poster, you can kind of tell it's not.
It's dark. Just like original fairy tales were very dark and were cautionary tales. We're saying 16 plus. It's a bit gory, maybe not the right word. It's a bit bloody, and there's definitely violence. But we think that there's a really strong message in the show, and it is a bit of a cautionary tale. And it's part immersive and improvised. We interact with the audience a bit at the beginning, and then we go into this puppet world to tell kind of a story within this story.
How many puppets are involved? I mean, we've pictured some of them.
There's those 3 human puppets. We have one more human puppet, and then we have a couple of different animals as well. So about 3 or 4 different animals. So there's a whole cast of puppets. Yeah, and we use, I think, 4 different styles of puppetry. We have some rod puppets, we have some hands-on puppets, we have some shadow puppets. So it's going to be a very visual show. How do you learn how to use,
like, if there's all these different kinds of puppets, how do you learn how to use them?
It's just a lot of trial and error, but me and the other co-creator Melissa Percha went and studied puppetry in Banff, actually, 2 years ago with the Old Trouts. So we learned a bit of the basics there, and we've been working a lot with Randy Edmondson from Vancouver ever since, and she came in and coached us a little bit on the show. And then from there, you just try things in rehearsal, and you find what looks the best and what works the best.
And you'll be using how many puppets for yourself? How many are you working? How many are you working?
3, I think. Yeah, I think I do 3.
That's not easy. That's hard work.
It's tricky, and 3 totally different styles of puppets too. Oh, and then some shadows, so probably like 4 or 5 if you count those.
Oh wow, you won't be busy at all, Andrew.
Yeah, there's only 4 people in the cast, and we're doing this whole show with just 4 of us. So it's me and 3 women from the community.
It sounds really unique. It sounds really unique. I like it.
We're so excited about it, and we're really excited for people in Kamloops to see it, because we do believe that it's really different and that people are going to come out of this thinking and questioning and wondering about theater and about the message of the show. You have us wondering already, so thank you. Great.
It's not often you get to go see a puppetry show, right?
Yeah, totally.
But again, it's not for kids, for little kids. Make sure you're aware that this is for adults or for 16 plus, as you mentioned. So January 23rd to the 26th at the Pavilion Theatre. You can get tickets, of course, at the website there at kamloopslive.com. We're back in a couple of minutes here on Midday. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us.